PokéRev is getting flack for raising the prices of his mystery packs, and because of this, a lot of the deniers and non-believers came out of the woodworks to add more fuel to the fire and say things like, "Rev, I know damn well you don't expect me to pay $75, $60 including NAL shipping fee for 5 packs." Well, is it racist if I do that accent? I'm already canceled as it is. It's a little more won't hurt. It also didn't help that against all odds, PokéRev ended up pulling the most expensive tier from his mystery pack, so everyone just thought it was all planned. That's crazy that you pulled the highest rarity from your own product. No way he set himself up to pull the god pack and open it first out of the 5. All this prompted PokéRev to do a response with his own video, addressing all the claims and giving like factual statistics. So I'm going to be going a little bit more in depth, sharing my thoughts and explaining Rev's response. First though, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Any day that I wake up and glance at my Vaporeon binder is a good day. What's even better though is waking up to the fresh smell of drama. And what's that? Another familiar smell? Controversy. Yes, what's better than drama? Controversy. It really gives me that nostalgia. It's like I'm the one guy from Ratatouille every time I speak about controversy. It's what keeps me going. Anyway, as I explained in the beginning, PokéRev has announced his PokéRev 5.0 packs with his video. As the video shows, there are quite a few dislikes and people are obviously not happy. There are 2 reasons why. Number 1, the price increase went from $55 to $58. And right off the bat, that's not even a big price increase, but I digress. I'll say that for later. Number 2, it's the fact he pulled the highest rarity from his first mystery pack he opened, which enabled people to say that it was seeded beforehand and that he was a liar and stuff. So one thing I'll immediately dismiss is the fact that he planned the video. PokéRev himself said that he specifically didn't want to pull the higher tier packs because it would spark an adverse reaction from the haters and non-believers and the tweet and deleters.
The non-believers, the underachievers, the tweet and deleters. You guys make me sick to my stomachs, fam. Honestly, if you guys want to look in my eyes, you guys want to do something?
As well, and well, he was spot on, and people who already had a problem with him to begin with took this as an excuse to call him out. I just don't understand how PokéRev would benefit from doing that. You have to remember that he's not dumb. He knows if he were to plan something like that, people would call him out on it. He has really nothing to gain from doing that. Not to mention, he's not the one who packs up mystery products to begin with. I mean, brother, he opened a sealed case from the beginning of the video. Like, what do you want him to do? He just simply got lucky. Like, even if Leonhard had a mystery pack similar to this and he pulled the highest rarity from it, I wouldn't call him out on it. Now, if that happened consecutively through multiple videos, yeah, I think that's a fair suspicion to have. But PokéRev, on the other hand, he's been opening his products for a while now. And there's been multiple videos where he was not lucky at all. So why would he do it in this video and not the dozens of others he did in the past? It just wouldn't make sense. The people who are calling him out on it don't watch his content or care enough to do the bare minimum of research before commenting a brain dead comment like that. Regarding the price, which PokéRev already addressed in this video, is fair criticism. However, you also have to remember the people that are complaining about this weren't going to buy the packs to begin with. You're practically punching air. Like, brother, you didn't get scammed by him. The odds are literally on the booster pack. What the hell do you want? It's a risk, and the risk is openly talked about. Rev even broke down all the costs of making the packs because guess what? For every low tier being made, you have to calculate the cost of the high tiers, which you are taking a big loss on. There was one comment that said each pack, if you got a green tier, would come out to $9.60, which again, it's fair criticism, but that's not including the $100 packs that are included in the other mystery packs. The world doesn't revolve around you. You either get lucky or unlucky. That's just how things go. You just have to understand the risk involved when you're shooting for those higher tiers. I, for one, if I got a green tier, I wouldn't be too happy myself. Would I complain about it? No. Did I get scammed? No. Was I aware of how risky it was? Yes. So why the hell would I complain? And the fact that PokéRev cared enough to make a response, literally breaking down the math and the costs, just so more people would understand from a business perspective, just shows that he's very transparent and is fine talking about these things. He didn't delete the video, he didn't silence people, and he even took the criticism at face value and is trying to implement it in his new packs. I really don't think PokéRev should be getting hate from this. It's just kind of dumb. I know damn well the majority of people who are complaining about these packs had no intention to buy them to begin with. And not to say that you can't call out people for overpricing things. I believe that's perfectly fair. But there's a certain bar of how bad the price gouging is that needs to be met to warrant that backlash. And with this one, it just sounds like whining. It's punching air. Listen, I'm not a crazy big fan of mystery packs either. I'd rather buy singles and open packs, which again is a risk in itself. It's like, why would I buy mystery packs? I'll just buy regular packs. Okay, that's perfectly fine. But if you're talking about a financial standpoint, why wouldn't you just buy singles instead? There's no risk involved in that. Well, I want to have fun. Okay, that's exactly why people buy the mystery packs to begin with. You're no different. And I know people don't like to compare mystery products with regular packs, but in my eyes, they both have risks involved. You just have to pick and choose which risk you're willing to take. This wasn't like a really huge long video, to be honest. I just want to touch on this topic because the amount of like brain dead comments that were in PokéRev's video was just astounding to me. Like people that knew how to do basic math but completely disregarded any common sense that go along with it. And following this, like people were getting mad at Opossum Bud for just not talking about this situation because he didn't talk about it like one day after PokéRev posted his video. Listen, buddy, we commentary channels, we don't have to talk about literally anything. If we commit to talk about a topic, but we don't hear the other side, that's a different story. I'm talking about the Rattle and Adrian situation. Okay, that's a different story. But we don't have to talk about things that we don't want to. I personally wanted to talk about this, so I'm going to be talking about it. Oh, you guys are friends with Rev. Of course you wouldn't say anything bad with it. Brother, if Rev was doing something bad, if Rev was price gouging to the freaking extreme, I would call him out on it too. I'd be like, hey, bro, like chill out, dude. It's not that's not really good. But this type of stuff is just, it's just nonsensical, really. He has a business. He has employees. He has like a lot of costs involved. And a lot of these people that are complaining don't know squat shit about any of that. And that just goes to show the biased behavior that a lot of people have. And anyway, that's pretty much all I needed to say. That's all I came here to do, is just say that people are just a bunch of crying wiener babies, as the great Rattle Pokemon would say. Anyway, hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you later, weebs. でもそんなんじゃダメもうそんなんじゃほら心は進化する